I'm here with Thomas Lee Curtin Jr., paranormal investigator here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm going to be asking him a few questions about what it is that he does. What exactly was it that got you interested in the paranormal?
Well, ever since I was a young kid in the Youngstown, Ohio area, I grew up in a what I believe was a house that had some activity, paranormal activity in it. And ever since then, I've experienced a few things and was interested in the paranormal. And anything I can get my hands on to read or to learn about it, I just become very interested in it and almost obsessed with it, to where everything I can get my hands on to find out more about anything paranormal, I did, and I read, and I watched, and I sat through seminars, and was actually trained by MUFON, which is the Mutual UFO Network. It's an international organization, and they study UFOs. And I'm also into other areas of the paranormal as well.
So what are some of your expertise in the field?
My main expertise in the field would be ufology, the study of UFOs, parapsychology, the study of ghosts, apparitions, and also in cryptozoology, which is the study of unknown animals that haven't been discovered yet.
Okay. What advice would you give to somebody who is interested in getting into the paranormal?
My advice to anybody getting into the paranormal is that they must have a profound interest in it, because lately on television and in the media, a lot of times they show a lot of action going on, a lot of findings, a lot of things. It's really not like that. It's actually hours of boredom, and you know, you're not going to run into something every time you go out, and very seldom do you. But you know, you must have a good interest in it, because you're going to get burned out real quick if you're looking for action all the time.
What misconceptions do you think Hollywood has for movies, you know, like based on like haunted, you know, like hauntings, or
they tend to sensationalize things, over-exaggerate things. The Mothman Prophecies was not as good as the book, and the book was more real to life. John Keel wrote the book. Also, An American Haunting wasn't quite what it was supposed to be. It's also, I'm going to say, A Haunting in Connecticut, which was also sensationalized. Wasn't quite like the book, wasn't totally true to life. And Amityville Horror, another good example. Hollywood tends to sensationalize things and blow them up bigger than what they are, and stretch the truth and whatnot.
Okay. Do you have any parting words?
Any parting words? Yes, I do. I'm currently compiling stories for a book, and I'm looking for stories from the local area, the Tampa Bay area. And anyone who would like to share a story that I possibly will put in a book can write to me on my email. It's tomufon@yahoo.com, or they can find me on Facebook, or they can find me on MySpace, and just punch in either Paranormal Investigator or Thomas Lee Curtin Jr. or Thomas Lee Curtin Jr. Paranormal Investigator, and anything, they should pop up on MySpace or Facebook.
All right, Tom. Well, I appreciate you taking the time and doing the interview with me.
You're welcome.
And I also wanted to let everybody out there on YouTube know that Tom's going to be working with Action Repo Productions on some films that we're going to be doing in the future. Also on some net shows that we're going to be working out. But anyway, I just want to let everybody out there know that to be looking for us. We're going to be doing some projects. So I hope everybody enjoys the video. Thanks.